universe had forgotten what fear felt like. For billions of years, stars had lived and died according to immutable laws. Galaxies collided in silent ballets. Black holes devoured light with perfect indifference. Even cosmic entities that existed beyond mortal comprehension accepted one truth. Existence followed an order. Then the order blinked, not exploded, not shattered. It simply blinked. Entire star systems vanished for less than a second before returning exactly as they had been. Civilizations remembered dying only to awaken moments later, as though nothing had happened. Across countless realities, beings capable of perceiving the multiverse froze in confusion. Something impossible had touched existence itself. At first, no one understood what had happened. Then it happened again. This time, an entire galaxy disappeared. No explosion, no energy signature, no trace, just absence. The living tribunal turned its gaze toward the anomaly. Celestials halted their endless work. Watchers abandoned their vow of silence to witness the impossible. Across dimensions, every cosmic observer sensed the same thing. Reality wasn't under attack. Reality was hesitating, as if the universe itself had become uncertain whether it wished to continue existing. Far away, on a forgotten world orbiting a dying sun, a lone blue figure stood motionless. Dr. Manhattan. He neither breathed nor blinked. His luminous eyes remained fixed on a point beyond ordinary perception. "I have already seen this," he said softly, "but it has never happened." For the first time since becoming something beyond humanity, Dr. Manhattan experienced something unfamiliar: uncertainty. He reached through time, past, future, possible futures, impossible futures. Normally they appeared as a single, unbroken tapestry. Now, entire threads had vanished. Not ended, erased, as though someone had written over reality with darkness. He took one step, the universe folded around him. In another instant he stood inside the empty space where the missing galaxy should have been. Nothing, not even quantum particles. Space itself had forgotten something once existed there. Dr. Manhattan extended one glowing hand. Millions of atoms assembled from nothing. He recreated a fragment of the missing galaxy for less than a heartbeat. Then black tendrils erupted from nowhere, consuming his reconstruction before dissolving back into silence. He watched without emotion, yet somewhere beneath his detached nature, one realization formed: someone was feeding. On Earth 616, Robert Reynolds sat alone inside a crumbling sanctuary built to contain the darkness within him. His breathing had become uneven. His hands trembled, not from fear, from recognition. He heard whispers, thousands of them. "No more cages. You've hidden me long enough. They're afraid. They deserve to be." Robert covered his ears. "Leave me alone." The whispers laughed. Walls cracked. The air itself darkened. His golden aura flickered violently as black lightning crawled across his skin. For years he had fought the monster inside his soul. The void had always waited, always whispered, always promised. But tonight, the whispers stopped asking. A voice unlike anything he had ever heard echoed through every corner of his mind. "They have broken reality. They have opened the door. I am no longer your shadow. I am everyone's," Robert screamed. Golden light erupted across continents. The sky split apart. Satellites fell from orbit. Cities lost power. Every hero on Earth looked upward. Then came the darkness, not the absence of light, something older, something alive. The sunlight itself retreated as though terrified. Clouds twisted into impossible shapes. The moon cracked, not physically, but conceptually, as every observer saw a different version of it. Children forgot the names of colors. Birds flew backward. Time hesitated. The void had escaped. Within seconds, Earth's mightiest heroes assembled. Yet none dared approach. Above the planet floated a figure with burning golden eyes, swallowed by endless blackness. Massive wings woven from living shadow stretched across the atmosphere. His voice echoed inside every mind simultaneously. "I remember the first darkness. I was there before fear learned its own name." Entire oceans rose into the sky. Gravity reversed. Mountains folded like paper. With a careless gesture, the void erased every satellite orbiting Earth. Not destroyed, forgotten. No debris remained, only empty space where they had once existed. Even those watching could no longer remember their names. The void smiled. I am becoming inevitable. Dr. Manhattan arrived without sound. No portals, no lightning, no cosmic fanfare. One moment there was only darkness. The next, a blue man stood before the living abyss. The void stared. So, the observer finally arrives. Dr. Manhattan answered calmly, "You are consuming more than matter. You are consuming causality." The void laughed. "You still think in atoms. I have evolved beyond them." Without warning, darkness surged. Entire continents vanished beneath an ocean of black energy. Dr. Manhattan did not move. His body dissolved into billions of glowing particles. The void's attack passed harmlessly through empty space. Moments later, Manhattan reassembled behind him. "I have experienced this." "No," the void whispered. "You experienced another future. I erased it." For the first time, Dr. Manhattan paused. He searched forward through time. Nothing. Every future ended in darkness. Every timeline, every possibility, silence. The void stepped closer. "You cannot see tomorrow, because I have already eaten it." Across the multiverse, alarms no cosmic civilization had ever heard began to ring. The source wall trembled. The bleed rippled violently. Entire universes drifted off course like shattered glass, floating through an endless sea. Somewhere beyond all realities, ancient entities opened their eyes, not to stop the coming war, but to witness it. Because if either being reached their true potential, there might not be a multiverse left to save. The silence ended first, not because someone spoke, because silence itself shattered. Across the infinite expanse of creation, every law that governed existence bent under the pressure of two beings standing face to face above a dying earth. Gravity forgot which direction to pull. Time no longer flowed as a river. It burst into countless streams, each carrying a different future. The void smiled. At last, someone worthy of witnessing the end. Without another word, he spread his colossal wings. They did not simply cast shadows. They erased light. Entire constellations disappeared behind living darkness as the void surged forward. His fist never touched Dr. Manhattan, yet the space between them collapsed into nothingness. Galaxies folded like paper, and billions of stars vanished into an abyss that had no bottom. Dr. Manhattan dissolved into blue particles just before the impact. The void's attack crossed multiple dimensions, ripping open the fabric separating universes. Worlds that had never known one another suddenly collided. Oceans poured into alien skies. Civilizations looked upward only to see unfamiliar suns. Manhattan reformed behind the void. He raised a single hand. Every atom within 1,000 light-years froze. The black tide halted. Stars reignited. Broken planets reassembled. Entire galaxies stitched themselves back together as though the destruction had never happened. "You mistake destruction for inevitability," Manhattan said calmly. The void laughed. "And you mistake reconstruction for victory." The darkness erupted again. This time it wasn't energy. It was fear itself. Every living being across countless universes relived their greatest nightmare simultaneously. Heroes doubted themselves. Gods questioned their purpose. Cosmic beings hesitated for the first time in eternity. The void grew larger. Every fearful thought fed him. Every hopeless soul strengthened him. He had become more than Robert Reynolds' darkest half. He had become the embodiment of universal despair. Dr. Manhattan closed his eyes. He watched time. Millions of futures, billions, trillions. Every possibility ended the same way. Darkness. Not because the void was stronger, because every victory created another version of the void somewhere else. Despair could not simply be punched into submission. For the first time, Manhattan understood the true nature of his opponent. "You are becoming a concept." The void's crimson eyes burned brighter. "I already am.